A recent Washington Post survey found that 56% of parents do not believe it is safe to send kids back to school this fall. But for parents with special needs children, that fear and anxiety grows tenfold. So what questions should parents be asking schools to ensure their children are getting the best services available to them? Joining me is the director and co-owner of Total Education Solutions, Traci Bean. Traci, thanks for being with us. And you go through some of these questions parents should ask. And the first one you say is, you should ask, does my child's IEP, which is Individualized Educational Plan, need to be updated for the new learning environment? What do you mean by that?
So an IEP is a legal document. It includes all the measurable goals, services, and accommodations that are written uniquely for each student, but they're typically written for the classroom. So it's important that parents ask their team, their IEP team, if those need to be rewritten so that they will apply to wherever the children are learning coming this fall.
Okay, and then what's the second question that parents of children with special needs should be asking as we head back to school?
So communication is really important. So the next question is, can my child's education team commit to a weekly check-in? And this is really important because parents really need to be empowered to ask this question. Without open communication, students may fall behind and parents may not even know. And parents need to be able to tell the teachers or the therapists what's happening at home so that they can quickly address those issues for the parents.
Yeah, communication is key. And Traci, we actually have two viewer questions that came our way. First up is Nita, who wrote in about her child's IEP.
Hi, my name is Nita, and I'm from Placer County, California. What are the options for students who did not receive their completed IEPs at the end of the year because of the shelter in place?
So that's a really great question. States are kind of taking that on an individual approach. They're taking one of two camps. They're saying we're going to stick to all of the regular guidelines that we have, and some states are saying we're going to extend those timelines a little. So parents need to just check in with their IEP team and see where they land in that answer.
All right, and we have another one from Mom Jamie. Take a look.
Hi, this is Jamie from Akron, Ohio. My son's learning program requires in-person support. My question is, what are some guidelines that schools are using to ensure the staff and teachers are compliant with social distancing protocols at the schools and in their personal lives?
So yes, of course, we want to keep everybody safe. I know that many of the schools that I've talked to have implemented all of the different surveys that they ask their staff about what's happening in their own lives to keep them safe as well as the students. So things like whether taking their temperature or asking if they've been around anybody who's been infected.
It's bottom line about being your child's advocate, asking questions, and communication is key. Traci, thank you so much for answers to these questions that so many parents out there have these days, and these tips are certainly going to help. Have a great one.
Thank you, Amy.